In the beginning, there is only the concrete. 60 feet beneath the pavement, where the air smells of old paper and ozone. They give you a number. They give you a uniform that smells of industrial detergent. You learn to wear it like a second skin. Your world is a steel desk, a green-tinted lamp, and a mountain of files that arrived before you were born. The rules are simple. Read, classify, archive. Never ask who the names belong to. You find a file with a photograph that looks familiar. The background is a street you think you remember walking down as a child. You look closer. The file has been heavily redacted. Black bars cover everything except the date of birth. It matches yours. You don't report the anomaly. You stamp it approved and slide it into the deep shelving. The bureaucracy does not make mistakes. The light above your desk flickers. A mechanical hum vibrates through the floorboards. You are completely alone. A pneumatic tube clicks. A brass capsule arrives. Inside is a single slip of blue paper. Level 1. The Archivist. You pack your single personal item, a worn fountain pen. You don't look back at the desk. The next archivist is already on the elevator. The elevator ascends for 3 minutes in total darkness. The air grows warmer. The smell of old paper fades. The doors slide open. The light is blinding. Welcome to the daylight world. You no longer belong here. Level 2. The Farm. A clearing in a pine forest surrounded by razor wire. Here, they dismantle your past. They teach you how to lie until the lie becomes your baseline biology. They monitor your heart rate when you speak your mother's name. When the polygraph needle jumps, they lock you in a dark room until you forget why you lied. You fail the baseline test 3 times on purpose, just to see if they are paying attention. They are. Level 3. The Case Officer. They hand you a passport with a name you've never heard aloud. Your new identity is a masterpiece of dull facts. Your first assignment is an airport transit hotel. You sit in the lobby for 14 hours, watching a man eat a sandwich. He leaves a newspaper on the table. You collect it. Hidden in the sports section is a microfiber containing 3 coordinates. You commit the numbers to memory and burn the paper in a bathroom sink. The smoke smells like burnt cellophane. Level 4. The Targeter. You no longer work in the field. You sit in a windowless room with 12 computer monitors, drawing circles around lives. A satellite feed shows a compound 3,000 miles away. You watch a target walk into the courtyard. You cross-reference his gait with the archive. The system confirms a 98% match. You hit the key marked Validate. A drone window minimizes. You go to the break room. The coffee is stale. By the time you return, the compound on your monitor is a smudge of gray smoke. Level 5. Chief of Base. A concrete villa behind high walls in a coastal city. The humidity ruins your suits, but the local authorities are cooperative. You meet the local chief of police in a back room. You hand him an envelope stuffed with clean, sequential $100 bills. No words are exchanged. Level 6. The Deputy. You return to headquarters. You get a cubicle with a sliver of an exterior view. You spend your days managing budgets for shadow funds. You approve a $3 million line item for agricultural research in a desert province. Everyone knows it is for a black site. Level 7. Chief of Station. The promotion comes without a ceremony. Just a new key card and an office with a heavy oak door that seals out all sound. You run a small station in a country most people couldn't find on a map. A blank door, no flag, hidden operations in plain sight. The loneliness of command. Nobody prepared you for it. In training, they prepared you for surveillance, for cover, for hostile interrogation. They did not prepare you for 2 a.m. The digital clock shifts to 2:01. In the absolute quiet, you realize you can no longer remember your original name. You open the lower desk drawer. Hidden beneath a stack of classified folders is the old off-white knit sweater, a relic from the basement. You don't put it on. You just look at it. The fabric feels like it belongs to a dead man. You close the drawer. You sit back in the leather chair. The desk is clear. The screen is blank. The transition is complete. Years pass. The home office calls you back. A senior appointment at headquarters. An office on the top floor. Glass walls overlooking the entire city. You are the director of operations now. Every operation globally crosses your desk. You sign the orders in a distinct purple ink. A young analyst enters your office. He looks nervous. He looks exactly like you did 20 years ago. He hands you a file. A new asset in a hostile territory. The names mean nothing to you now. You dismiss him with a nod. You don't look up as he leaves. You unscrew your pen. The file contains a lifetime of data, summarized into 3 pages, a mirror of your own genesis. Level 8, the Oversight. You step out of operations entirely, a wood-paneled room in a neoclassical manner. You sit among men whose names are never spoken aloud, the Board of Trustees, the true architects. There are no computers here, no digital records. Everything is discussed once, decided, and then it is reality. You look out the window. A new generation of trainees is arriving at the courtyard below. The loop remains intact. Level 9, the Ghost. You step away from the window. You leave the room. You leave nothing behind.